fall approaches near, and the aspen leaves adhere to a charge of golden hue. A wintry world impends, but before we're around the bend, there's something we have to do. Jackson, your heart that beats within all of us, so let's celebrate again.
Hello and welcome. I'm Laurie Andrews, the president of the Community Foundation of Jackson Hole. Today, we would like to tell you about Old Bill's Fun Run Reimagined. It's a year to remember, and we have a story to tell you. Once again, Old Bill's Fun Run brought us together and showed us how we can achieve amazing things when we come together and work as a community. It is a thrill and an honor to thank Mr. and Mrs. Old Bill and all of the co-challengers. Not only did 73 co-challengers show up, they filled us with their generosity and their support and their commitment to our whole community. This year was a special year as it was a milestone birthday for Mr. Old Bill, and board and past board came together to raise over $200,000 as a gift to him as a co-challenger. So this year, we raised one of the largest co-challenger funds between the co-challengers and the Friends of the Matched. We raised just over $3.5 million. I also want to thank the board of the Community Foundation for their strength and wisdom as we navigated the twists and turns of this very unusual year. They came together and helped in so many ways, and I am truly grateful for all they have done for the Community Foundation. I also want to thank my impressive colleagues. They work endless hours and dedicate so much time so that every nonprofit can benefit from Old Bill's Fun Run. They do amazing work throughout the year and especially during the giving season. I want to thank the Run Committee for coming together in this unusual year, for their support and help in making this happen this year. Old Bill's Fun Run Reimagined. Our community inspires us. Locals help their neighbors. There is such beauty in the ordinary gestures surrounding us. Old Bill's Fun Run is more than a day of exercise or a season of giving. It is about reaching beyond ourselves to help others, knowing that we might not sit in the shade of that success. I am pleased to introduce this year the Spirit of Old Bill's Award. This award honors individuals who share ideas, work tirelessly for others, and mentor the next generation of our community members. They do the right thing even when no one is looking. This year's Spirit of Old Bill's awards winners are Zach Hall and Julie Jacobasi. Today, we want to highlight their dedication and support of our community through First and Family Jackson Hole Scholarships, which grants 4-year scholarships for high school students in Teton County, Wyoming, who have no family history of higher education. Here's a brief video to show more.
My greatest inspiration to apply to First and Family was achieving a higher education. Coming from a background where you're the first in your family to go to college, it always seems like a pipeline dream.
First in Family is a scholarship program aimed at Teton County, Wyoming high school students who come from families in need without a history of college education. That is, neither parents nor grandparents have graduated from college. And our aim is to help these students achieve their educational and professional goals.
First and Family has changed my life in so many ways. It is a resource that I have for anything and everything that I need for my education.
I honestly don't think I would be in college if it wasn't for them, just because they make it a priority to check in on everybody and make sure you're doing okay. And that really does go a long way, especially for first and family kids, because we don't usually get that.
When this program started, we imagined giving the students money for college and a lot of good wishes. We never imagined in a million years how involved we would get with the students, how much they needed guidance about what college was all about, helping them choose colleges, helping them understand finances. That was the big difference.
I don't know what I would do without the First and Family team and Zach and Julie behind me, because it truly has made a big difference in my life. And every little bit of effort that they put towards personally helping is going to stay with me for a long, long time. And these connections that they've made for me are going to make a huge difference in my life.
What makes this program work, and what the most important thing is, are these students. We are continually inspired and impressed by their dedication, by their hard work. They are enormously creative and resourceful, and we are just grateful for the opportunity to be able to help them realize their dreams. That's what it's all about.
Zach and Julie, thank you so much for everything you have done for me. You two are truly some of the kindest, warmest humans I have ever had the pleasure of meeting.
Thank you so much for all you've done. Your mentorship and personal support has always been so greatly appreciated. I can always go to you and talk to you about anything. You know, my parents even call you my second parent sometimes.
I forgot to mention that nagging is part of our job. These are teenagers, and Lindy and Mariana and myself, all of us who connect with the students on a regular basis, nagging is definitely part of the job.
Even on days when I feel a little bit down, not as motivated, or just having a hard time with schoolwork, I just sometimes think about them, and even just Julie's smile and Zach's smile. It just kind of helps me keep pushing through and knowing that it's all going to be worth it, because I want to be just as incredible as they are one day.
Through this award, Zach and Julie will have $2,500 to designate to an organization of their choice. We are grateful to Zach and Julie and to Mr. and Mrs. Old Bill for showing us that selfless acts of dedication lead to a lifetime of meaning. So, we spread generosity and we found magic in a year that was very different. Ready for some stats? Okay. Drum roll. Last year, Old Bills raised a record $14,381,000. This year, Old Bills Fun Run Reimagined raised $15,314,000. Because of you, our community, we increased the giving by 7% and almost $1 million. Wow. Just wow. With over 24,000 gifts, 4,349 donors, this is a year like no other. In total, Old Bills Fun Run has raised more than $189 million since the beginning. Congratulations to our nonprofits, and again, thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Old Bills, our co-challengers, and you, our community. This year is teaching us many lessons. First and foremost, that we need to be flexible. We need to cultivate and nurture our relationships with our friends and our family. And that as a community, we are strong together when we care for the needs of one another. Old Bill's Fun Run, and especially Mr. and Mrs. Old Bill, are such great examples of how we can be extraordinary. Stay healthy, be good to each other, and thank you for bringing the magic this year.
Put on your shoes, get on your feet. Come on, let's go and run for charity. Dee 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 dee. grab a friend and jump right in. A perfect way to spend part of your weekend. Let the fun begin. It's time to give a little, even if it's just some love. 'Cause Old Bill lives in every one of us. No one's too small, come on, come on. If you can't walk, then you can always crawl. Look at those babies haul. Check out the booths, come be amused. You might find one that you never knew could really help you. It's time to give a little, even if it's just some love. 'Cause Old Bill lives in every one of us. He's in you, 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 and you. You, you, and you too. You, oh, he's in us. It's time to give a little, even if it's just some love. It's time to give what we can and go a little above. It's time to do the things that all the good within us does. That's enough. 'Cause Old Bill lives in every one of us. Old Bill lives in each and every one of us.